Hey guys, good morning and welcome to the It's a King Thing podcast. And today is Friday. So, today is F It Friday. And today, my F stands for, hmm, faith. I was getting ready to prep for this podcast. And all of a sudden, I started becoming emotional. And I don't know why. There's been a lot of stuff going on in social media that I've been involved in lately. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's been a lot of he said, she said, back and forth, backbiting, drama and chaos. That was so unnecessary, but I have faith that everything that is done in the dark comes to the light for a reason. Sometimes you don't want the outcome that you get, but I have faith that it's done for a reason. I have faith because when I tell you, without faith, you have nothing. Without believing, you have nothing. My faith is the only thing that sustains me when I just really want to black out on people. It's faith. I have faith that my feelings with my father will be healed. And that doesn't mean that I have to have a consistent relationship with him. It just means that he will have to come to terms with how I need our relationship to be going forward at this stage in my life because I have to have peace and I cut off access like it's healthy. I cannot have you disturbing my peace, whether you mean to or not. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. The fact of the matter is, if it's not peaceful, I can't do it. That's just the way it is. And I have faith that God is going to fix it or he's going to fix it to the way it needs to be fixed as far as he is concerned. So, and I'm standing on faith with that. I have faith that when I get online, whether it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok, it's on Facebook, it's on Bigo, whatever stream I'm on, and I say certain things, I have faith that it's making a difference in someone's life. I have faith about that because I can't continue to do this and I feel like no one's listening because I thought that at one point and that was why I kind of took a break from the podcast. I felt like no one was listening and I felt like I was not making a difference only to find out they were listening. Just because they weren't saying anything did not mean that they weren't listening. And I'm glad to know that that is not the case. So um I'm it meant a lot to me for that person to come to me, and this person is very very well known and this person is very very prolific in what she says, and it meant a lot to me to know that she listens and she looks forward to hearing when I do the podcast, when I post the reels, because I I needed to know that people were listening. Excuse me, my information was being received because I get on here and I'm very transparent. I'm transparent when my feelings is hurt. I'm transparent when I'm angry. I'm transparent when I feel like I'm not being supported. I'm transparent because I don't want anybody to feel like they're in things by themselves because you're not. I don't want you to think that nobody understands because I understand quite a bit of a lot of things. Am I perfect? Not by any stretch of the imagination. Am I a pastor or a preacher? None of the above. Even though I am, but that doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, I don't get on here to preach or to act like I know like I'm well versed in the Bible because I'm not. Let me just tell you, because I'm not. What I am well versed is in life lessons and life experiences. And if I can save anyone from making the same mistakes that I made, then I'm asking you to just give me a chance to listen and see if I could save you from falling in one of the holes that I fell in and save yourself from getting that bump and that bruise. That's all I'm saying. Nothing more, nothing less. Um, my F is for my faith. I don't know why today I feel like I'm emotional. I guess it's because there's just so much going on in this world. It is so much going on in this world, and all I got is faith to hold on to that it's gonna get better. I don't have anything else. The more I see, the more disgusted I get. The more I see, the more hurt I get. The more I see, the more I'm just like, God, I need you to come through like a flood and fix it. All I got is my faith. I have faith that our children are going to stop disappearing like they were never here. I have faith that they're going to stop digging up children out of grounds that no one ever said they were missing. I'm having faith that men are going to stop killing their husbands, their wives are going to stop. I mean, men are going to stop killing their wives, their husbands are going to stop killing. Let me try it again. Men are going to stop killing their wives, and wives are going to stop killing their husbands. I have faith that people are going to stop killing their kids because they didn't ask to come here. They didn't choose you as parents. I have faith that we're going to be a better nation and we're going to love each other. And I'm not saying everybody's going to do it, but I have got to have faith because that's all I got right now. That's all I got. I'm literally in my feelings right now. And it's to the point where you don't even want to go outside. I don't want to turn on social media. I don't want to hear the news. I don't even want anybody to text me and update me on anything. It's just that it's just so disheartening at what's going on in the world right now. I can't even articulate how I'm feeling right now. I'm sick of seeing people unaliving their children. I'm sick of seeing people unaliving their wives or their husbands. I'm just sick of it. I just saw something the other day where a older lady was living in her home and someone took it upon themselves to come and paint with orange paint all over her house and call her the N word and all this. So I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. But now, if she would have came out, because it's not the first incident. Now, if she'd have put some cameras up and figured out who you was and came to your house and unalived you, then you would want to have her arrested, right? I am sick of the hypocrisy that's going on in this world right now. So faith is all I got today. I have to have faith that it's going to get better. I have to have faith that God continues to tell me I'm built for this, but I don't feel it. I have to have faith that God has never made a mistake. He does things for a reason. And I have to just walk through the reasoning. I have to have faith because that's all I got. I come on this podcast and I try to pour into you guys and give you hope and love and light and a reason to continue to fight. I don't want y'all to think that my life is perfect because if you listen to the podcast, you know for a fact that it is not perfect. Okay, it's not perfect. Am I happy? I'm happy every single day that God wakes me up. I'm able to breathe on my own. I'm able to move on my own. I'm able to think for myself. I am grateful every single time because He didn't have to. And there's so many that wish He would do it for them. I met two people within the last 2 months. One of them is a young man who can no longer walk. And he is in a rehabilitation center and has been for quite some time. And I can't imagine what that is like. So I have faith that God will continue to allow me to walk and talk and move on my own and breathe on my own and function on my own without having to rely on anybody's assistance. So I have faith in that. I met another young man recently who has a beautiful voice, beautiful voice. And he told me last night that he has put himself in hospice. And I literally thought I would just lose my mind when he said that. And I'm like, wait, what? What did you just say? He's so tired of being in pain. He's had several brain surgeries. He's had neck infusions, back done, and he's tired of the constant everyday hurting and has signed himself in the hospice. When I tell you that took my breath away, It took my breath away because I didn't see that coming. I didn't even know anything about. I mean, I knew he had had some health challenges, but I didn't know they were to that magnitude. And to hear him say he had signed this up for the hospice, it just knocked me for a loop. But I have faith because he told me he has given up, and I said, "Well, how you gonna give up? You just became my friend, and now you want to talk about you leaving me. Well, can you make me some music before you leave? I need you to sing a bunch of songs so that I can play them. Be like, I miss you, friend, and because this shit ain't fair. It's not fair, and I can't believe that he told me that. And yeah, I'm standing on my faith because that's all I got today, y'all. I'm standing on my faith that I will continue to book movies and TV shows and constantly give God all the praise and all the glory because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be pouring into others with my voice and with my actions. I lead by example. Just like I'm standing on faith that when I leave here today and I go to the church to go and do the boxes for the feedings that we do on Mondays and Fridays, that I'm gonna stand on faith that God is gonna fix this woman so that she don't have nothing slick to say to me, so that I don't bless her soul on them church grounds. Because I gotta stand on faith. I'm standing on faith that if I do bless her soul, it's just gonna get blessed today because even Jesus kicked over tables. And sometimes people get in these positions and they think that they can do and say whatever you want to people. But baby, I'm way too old and way too fly for you to even be trying to be slick and talking to me. That's just not gonna work for you, honey. That's not it. That ain't gonna. That's bad. That's bad juju for you. Okay. Now the last time I saw her, she said something slick to me, and I felt God pushing my lips together like this, like don't you say one word, don't you say nothing. And I didn't say anything, but at that point, I just stood there and was staring at her. And I mean, I felt like my lips were just pushed together, just like for real. Like I'm not, no exaggeration. I swear for God, I felt like that's what he was doing, and I didn't say nothing. Well, like I told my daughter, who told me I had to go back, because I was like, I ain't going back. Yes, you are. You going back, and you going back tomorrow, which is today. I said I will have to tell her. Listen here, I understand that you're a control freak and you like to be in control of everything at this church. But as long as you're black and your ass points to the ground, don't you ever tap on your chest and tell me to talk to you. Because, baby, I'm way too old and way too fly to even deal with you. I come from the baddest church in the nation, and this church ain't it. This little church right here fit into our feeding center. Like, baby, don't play with me. Like, please don't do it. Matter of fact, I think our feeder center is bigger than that church. So you really don't want these problems in your life. This that you're doing right here, sweetheart, I could run this in my sleep. This is nothing, absolutely nothing. The one guy, he using little strips of paper. Why is he using strips of paper? Well, because won't nobody put it on the computer. Why ain't nobody put it on the computer? Everybody quiet. Well, why don't you do it? I'm not volunteering to do nothing else for y'all because you, lady, make me want to say something to you. So no, I'm not. I said it and I meant it. I'm not doing it. Now I probably will do it because I like him. I really, really like this man. He's really nice and he's very sweet. And he told me to take what I want or whatever. And he's just very nice. But it's her. If I was a young saint, new to the church, she would have definitely been. Hell, she did run me off. I said I wasn't going back because I know my mouth is slick. I know my mouth is slick. And I know that I'll be to say something hurt her feelings. And that's gonna be it. But I tell you what, today we're gonna find out. But anyway, guys, it's Friday and my F stands for faith. I want to thank you for tuning in today to the F It Friday. I love you with the love of the Lord. Here's some rays from Ray. I'm going to get a manicure. Don't look at my nails. I can hear your mouth already. Don't judge me. You guys have a great weekend. And if you can, don't you dare go messing up nobody else. So shout out to my girl, Tabitha Brown. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the It's a King Thing podcast. Take care, guys. Take care.